Hello, hello. Welcome to APG.STUDIO. And we've got our regular live stream session, yoga for beginners. Beginner yoga, guys. Total, complete beginners. Welcome right now. My name is Alicia, fitness and yoga expert. And welcome to my session designed just for you, for your own individual needs. I'm going to show you a few options for every pose so you can try and check which position and option works for you right now, because all the limitation just temporary, you can change that. Okay, ready to start. So let's start here. Feet, hips width apart. And when you inhale, lift your arms over your head. When you exhale, slowly relax your shoulders. Inhale, slowly exhale. Inhale, slowly exhale. And one more. Inhale, slowly exhale. And now roll your shoulders backward first to mobilize your shoulder joints, warm your muscles in your upper body, chest, shoulders, and your arms. Feel nice stretch in your chest. Good breaths. Inhale, slowly exhale. One more. And forward. Now going to feel nice stretch in your upper back. Well done. Good. One more. Inhale, arms up. Slowly exhale. You're going to stay in the same position. I'm changing. Sometimes you can see from the side how it looks like. Bend your knees. Hips low. You're trying to rest your upper body and thighs. You can keep your elbows opposite hand or hands down the floor. So you can rock your body back and forth. Feel the stretch back of your legs, your arms. And try to focus on your abdominal muscles. Pull them in through the spine. Now your legs wider. Let's rock side to side. Feeling stretch in your hips, your legs, lower back, glutes muscles as well. Deep breath in and slowly out. Back to center and now step back to down the position. Don't worry about straight legs. Don't worry about heels on the floor. Doesn't matter. It's about feeling stretch. Back of your legs, your calves, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. You're stretching upper body as well, your arms, chest, shoulders. That's why you like this down dog position, because you stretch much more muscles than you actually think. And now you inhale, just a few inches to move forward. And when you exhale, really feel you making this movement from your upper body. Try to move back. Try to bring your head between your arms. Inhale and slowly exhale. If your hamstrings tight, bend your knees, heels off the floor. It's nothing wrong to hold your legs bent and heels higher. And slowly bring your knees and rest in child pose. I'm going to start first with your hips higher, so you can find the position for you. If someone has very tight hips, legs, sensitive joints like knees or ankles, you can go that low. So you're going to start higher and you can check how this position works for you. If you're comfortable, you can try to move towards your knees or even sit on your feet. But it doesn't have to look like this. You can stay higher with your hips. That's okay. And good breaths in, slowly out. When you're rocking side to side, it's another great stretch for your hips, glutes, and your lower back. Really works nicely for this area. Good breaths in and slowly out. Okay, ready to go back to the down dog position. And now I've got your right knee bent and you're stretching your left. Again, if it's very tight, left leg, your knee is bent as well, but you try to keep more of your weight on your right leg because you're trying to stretch more left leg now and change. Now bend your left, shift all your balance on your left, all your weight to stretch your calf, hamstring on your right side. And just one more. Stretching your right, then stretching your left, so bend your right knee. Good breaths. And change. Stretch your right. Deep breath in and slowly out. Slowly on your floor. Hands to your shoulders width apart, knees with your hips, and check. Where is your head? How is your upper body? It's like pushing yourself away from the floor to engage all your muscles. Tuck your toes under, inhale. And as you exhale, try to again move to the down dog position, but really feel this movement front and back more than up and down. Got your hips low, knees bent. Is moving backward, bringing your belly, rib cage towards your legs. Really feel this movement in your upper body. Maybe one more. Inhale and slowly exhale. Remember, if you've got sore muscles, maybe your wrists, maybe your arms, too much stretching for your legs, feel free to take a break anytime, okay? Everybody is different. Yoga is for everyone, but we're all different and our yoga is different as well. Okay, so let's stretch your legs and your hips a little bit more, one different position. The left knee on the floor, right leg front of you. So first, just move your hips forward and down and check which position works for you. When you've got the max stretching, you like it, your front knee is directly above your ankle. So your foot needs to be flat. And you're squeezing loose on your left side. Inhale, release the stretch, and slowly exhale, push down. You don't have to go that deep. Find the position. Maybe that's enough, but remember, knee ankle needs to be in one line together. Keep the safe alignment for your joints to have your body injury-free. Inhale. Slowly exhale, squeezing glutes, holding your upper body straight upright, okay? So when you notice you lean forward, that's a compensation. Your left hip flexor is not ready for that deep stretch and your body just pulls your chest down. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. And relax. Okay, now left leg. Inhale and exhale. Always link the movement with your breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Excellent. Now on your knees, left leg straight to your side. Make sure your foot is flat with your toes pointing forward. And now you need to squeeze your glutes on your left. Imagine your right knee is on a straight line in your mat. Center of your left arch is on line as well, because we need the right position for your hips. When you change position of your foot, look where your hips, they're changing position as well as you're placing your foot. That's why it needs to be facing forward and in on line with your right knee. And right arm, inhale, slowly exhale. Feel nice, stretch all the way, right arm and to your side. And relax your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. And relax hands in your hips, because this is the place we like to make this movement now. Flex your hips. We have to feel you moving your hips slightly back before you bend forward. I show you from the side so you can see from different angle how is the position, how is the movement. Inhale and exhale. It's all about stretching your lower back, glutes, and left leg. Depends which muscles, really tight. Could be the inner thigh, could be hamstring more. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. Back is straight. As you can see, I'm not putting my head down. Movement is from your hips. So your spine is nice and long, nice and straight. Okay, now right leg. Remember the line. Center of your right arch and left knee. For the stability, you need to squeeze your glutes on your right. You can feel the difference straight away. When your muscles are active, you're pushing hips forward and nice and strong, stable position. This is what we need right now. Good stability in the center, in your core. Left arm, inhale, slowly exhale. Relax your right shoulder. Always be stretching one side, the other one is relaxed. Or some muscles active. It's gonna be your core, your obliques right now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Hands and hips. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward. Show you from the side again to be sure you're not making round shoulders. You're not putting your shoulders down. You're actually pulling shoulders back. As low you go with your chest, you're squeezing your shoulder blades more, because that's the way to make the right alignment in your spine. And make sure you're making movement from your hips. So you're not bending in your belly area. It's just from your hip joints. Inhale and exhale. And check your head position as well. The muscles weak. You notice you're just dropping head down, which means you're looking back. If you're looking down, probably your head is the better position. I know. How many things you need to think at the same time, but don't worry, that's why I'm here to remind you about everything. Takes time, but you get used to, and you're going to one day unconsciously control everything. Maybe one more. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Okay. Right leg forward. Trying to stretch back of your leg, this long hamstring. So try, if your leg could be completely straight or needs to be slightly bent. If you've noticed your leg is straight but you're lifting your right hip, I show you from the side, okay? Oh yeah, my leg is straight, but are you upright? Yes, do you have your left and right hip the same level? Because that's a compensation. And when you're in this position, try to bend forward. You're not using the right position for your muscles. Okay, they're not going to work the right way. So if it's too much, bend your knee. Foot on the floor, bend your knee. And again, from your hips as the last one. But now we've got one leg straight instead to your side. Inhale and exhale. As much as you lean forward, you're going to feel deeper stretch, especially the upper part of your hamstring, as well as your glutes area. Hip could be as well. If you're more flexible, your hamstring is fine, you can try for straight legs. If you're still ready for more, remember, it's not option to try. Okay, this is 1, 3. This is how to progress, okay, from someone who doesn't have that much flexibility. So the better to stay here if you're already feeling pretty intense stretching, and be careful if you're pushing for much, because your body is going to compensate if you're trying, just force the stretch, okay? Straight leg, if you find the first option, okay, it's still room for more deeper stretch. So you can try if you're straight leg, but always think about, do I have my hips the same position? Am I staying upright? Am I making this movement from my hips? Okay, so next step to progress and go deeper with this stretch is flexing your foot, especially the lower part. It's gonna be your hamstring behind your knee, but also your calf. Inhale and exhale. It's a stretch for your legs, but also to build the strength in your core, because it's a good balancing exercise. Inhale and exhale. So if you're struggling pretty much, really can't control this movement, do it next to the wall, chair or table on the side, okay? Takes more time, but that's okay. We're all different. I need to respect our limitations. Let's try if your left leg front of you, again, shaking, hips the same. Really feel you can make this movement. Tilt your pelvis forward if you're comfortable with this one, okay? Maybe foot down. Tiny movement, inhale and exhale, but still feeling good stretch, glutes and hamstring, especially the upper part. To add more, it's going to involve straight leg and changing position of your foot later on. Don't have to be now. It's good to try, but you need to be aware if your body, again, compensating because you're trying too hard. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, spine is nice and straight as the previous exercise. And the movement from your hips involve nice and long spine. Maybe one more. Inhale and exhale. How is it? How are your legs? Good. Let's stretch your quadriceps and your hip flexors. Let's lay down your belly. You've got your right arm in front of you. Make a fist. You can rest your chin or your forehead. Depends which position works better for your neck, really. And now, just bending your left leg, putting your foot as high as you can without lifting your hips. Hope you can see that, okay? That's why you need to squeeze your glutes, especially left side. So as you're bending your knee, you're pushing hip down to the floor. That's the way to properly work for better flexibility in your left leg, more range of movement in your left hip. Inhale, leg on the floor, slowly exhale. Inhale and exhale. And when you're feeling the stretch already, hold it. Don't worry, you don't have to grab and pull, because sometimes you need to compensate moving your leg out or just pulling your body for too much. If you can't reach, that's okay. Which means the hip flexor, quadricep is not that flexible, and that's the range of movement right now. Takes time. But if you've got More flexible muscles, your foot is closer, and you can reach, grab, and pull for more. Maybe some of you are ready to grab your foot. So in this case, just again, pushing hips down, you're not making this movement, okay? This is compensation. You're actually doing something wrong in your neck or lower back. It's just too much strain going on right now. That's why you need to push your hips to the floor to stretch front of your left leg. Hopefully that all is clear for you. Inhale, slowly exhale. And now left arm to rest your chin or your forehead. And now right leg. Inhale on the floor, slowly exhale, bend your knee. Inhale and exhale. We're stretching your hip flexor and your quadricep front of your right leg, but also we build the strength back of your legs, hamstring, glutes, and lower back. As you can see, is much more benefits than you think doing the same exercise. Inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. And hold. Again, you can check. Can't reach. That's okay. Hold it. Relax your right arm to your side. Just be patient. Some of you more flexibility, fine, grab your heel first. Later on, it's gonna be your foot. Good breaths in and slowly out. And relax on your forearms. Slowly lift the hips and change your position. Laying down your back. And your forearms to support core and your lower back, legs close to you, and slowly roll back down. Okay, stretch your glutes and your hips right side first. It's going to place your left foot on your right leg and check if you've got enough stretching on your right or ready for deeper. So instead placing your foot, cross your right leg but flex your foot. Okay, so locking your ankle joint and check right now. Still got some room for deeper stretch, bringing your left closer to your body, pushing your right away. Good breaths. Deep breath in and slowly out. Okay, now left foot on the floor, arms away from your body, and you're twisting legs to your left side. If you can, place your right foot down the ground, make a fist with your left hand, and place next to your body to support your left leg. And check if you can go lower without lifting right shoulder. You can look up. You can turn your head to your right side. Deep breath in and slowly out. Nice stretch right now, all the way right side. Your leg, hip, muscles at the back, shoulder, and your chest. Good breaths. Inhale. Slowly exhale. And relax. You can check how is the stretching. Flexibility on your left side, your left hip. Maybe this option gives you deeper, more intense stretching if you want to. Remember, you need to be comfortable with your breaths. If you put any tension in your upper body, this is the sign. It's just too much. That's why you always say listen to your body and just be aware which way your body can compensate to go easy with the stretch. Actually, I say stretching, you're just releasing. When you think you're going for deeper stretch, you can actually release, and it's just less and less. That's why it's so important you understand the body movement, muscles movement. Okay, right foot on the floor, arms away. Check how close you can go. Need some help. Right hand and support. You can look up or turn your head to your left side. Enjoy the stretch on your left leg, hip, muscles at the back, your arm, chest and shoulder. Deep breath in and slowly out. And slowly relax. Cross legs, hands and arms around, and let's rock side to side to again stretch your lower back, hips, and your glutes. Back to center. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. All your muscles from your fingers to your toes. From your heels to your fingers. And now arms by your side. Place your feet. Slowly roll over on one side, left or right, up to you. This is the safe movement transition from laying down flat on your back to sit down. Try to remember when you exercise, when you wake up in the morning, when you're doing your relaxation, okay? Try to use this movement instead just straight away sitting up. Put the strain on your lower back. And now inhale, arms up. And slowly exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so thank you. I hope that was a good stretching for you guys. And you know how to do it correctly without putting too much strain and forcing yourself for too much. It's not worth it. When you're going to carry on the same thing again, pushing more than actually your body is able to take, you just slightly go to the line to injury. Going to slowly, very small damage in your tendon or your muscles, and you end up without doing anything for some time, months, weeks or months. So it's all about to understand how to do it correctly to have all the benefits and prevent your body from any damage and injury. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Don't miss any videos. We are very busy. As you can see, the list is long. It's going to be much longer. We are busy filming every single day. And just turn on notifications to be sure you got all the informations, what you're doing and what is coming right now. So tomorrow, another yoga for beginners. We're going to discuss and I demonstrate how to practice side plank. Okay, how to start, still have all the benefits to build a strong body, the foundation for plank, and how to progress from the beginner one to more advanced. So if you're interested, tomorrow 6:30 p.m. London time, a nice session on Wednesday 11 o'clock in the morning for posture correction, how to open your chest, how to work with your neck muscles back to change this position to be more upright, the nice confident position. And as you've got this confident position, you're actually feeling more confident as well and feeling more happy, and you can breathe more deeper because you can use all the capacity of your lungs. So you've got much more benefits than just looking upright. So if you're interested, yeah, I'll be happy to see you on Wednesday as well. If not, I see you on Monday, the same session. Thank you guys. Enjoy your evening and stay safe, healthy and tuned with us. Bye for now.